YouTube, SongoLand here. Today I want to talk a bit about my SQ8. As you know, I bought this camera some weeks ago and I am really happy with this little. And today I want to talk about all the functions it has, because now I know how to use it properly. And I think it's a really interesting camera, but we are going to have a closer look of what this camera can do. Well, the first thing we can see of this camera is super little camera. Here I have one coin, so you can have one idea how much little is it. First I'm going to explain a bit all the parts the camera have, and we are going to have a closer look of all the options and how to set up everything properly. In the front we have one little hole in there for record audio. This obviously is the camera, and here we have four infrared LEDs what can help to record when it's really dark. This camera is sold like a in-dashboard camera for security purposes on the car and for record long time, because the system that camera record is like a loop. Well, it's not for that function for what I use the camera. As you know, I use it for attach it to my RC products, but still being really interesting. On the back side we have this little LED in here. It's one LED with three colors, blue, red and blue. And with this color we are going to know a lot of things about what is going on the camera. This is the USB port where you connect the camera for load it to the charger, or also if you want to use the camera like a webcam from your PC, you are going to connect it here. Here we have the slot for the SD card, and here we have this tiny hole in there. This is the reset button. If something crashes or the camera doesn't work, doesn't want to switch on, or have this LED in fixed light when you press any button and doesn't respond, probably you need a reset. You just need to press that button, one inside, and that's it. A hard reset basically. On the top we have two buttons. One is the mode button and the other one is the on-off button. And with these two buttons and this light over here, we are going to be allowed to switch between all the modes this camera have and know what is going on. Okay, then the first step is to switch on the camera. For switch on the camera, we need to hold for 3 seconds the on-off button, and we will see the lights coming. One time the camera is on, it will start with blue light. Blue light means we are in the menu mode. Blue means 720p. Blue and red, what is pink, I don't know if you can appreciate, is 1080p resolution. Another press is red, and that means it's in photo mode. Okay, start to use any of these three modes we have. It's simple, like just one press on the power button. And the way to know that it's working is, for example, if we are in red, that means it's photo mode. If we make one photo now, it's going to flash one time. I press power. As you see, it switch off and switch on. That means I just make one photo. I'm going to take the camera in this position and make another photo for you, for have something in the front you can see. One press, and we make one photo. Okay, now if we want to change the mode and we want record video, we need to select the source. One press more, it go blue. Blue is 720p. What happens when we are in 720p is the same way with the photos. With the on-off switch, one press, it will start to record. Look, I press it, it flashes 3 times and start to record. Now we have no LED and no nothing, and maybe looks the camera is not working, but now the camera is recording until we press again this button. Look, press, the recordings stop and he back to standby mode, and because we are in 720p this light is blue. I'm going to do the same, but now this time pointing to the front, and you can see the video. I press the video, the button, sorry, we start to record, and now we are recording in front of the camera. I'm going to press it again for stop the record. Okay, I stop the record and we back to the blue light for standby. Blue, we are in 720. If we press one time more mode, it go to blue and red. Maybe looks blue for you with the camera, but this is pink. It's blue and red. That means we are in 1080p mode now, and the same is the way is the same. If I press on off button again, it will start to record, will flash it, and now it's recording in 1080p. I'm going to press again the button for stop the recording, and we are in the standby mode in pink. Okay, I'm going to put it in that position and do exactly the same I was doing before, for you have an image in the front. One press and start to record in 1080p. Now it's recording on the front. I'm going to stop the video. One press again. It flashed one time and we are in standby. Okay, we just made one photo in the red one. We just make one video in blue, what is 720p, and we make also one video in 1080 resolution. Okay, these are the basic functions for make photos, videos in the two resolutions. Now, what about if we want to switch on the 4 LEDs on the front, the IR LEDs? The way is so simple. The camera now, because we don't use it in 15 seconds, it shut down alone. See, if I press now the stop button or the photo button, doesn't do nothing, just light a bit the LED in red. That means it's off. Switch on the camera is 2 or 3 seconds, a long press in the power button, the camera switch on. Because we are in blue, we know we are in 720p. Now the way for switch on in 720p the 4 LEDs on the front, I am going to press for 2 seconds the power button. Okay, I don't know if you feel it, but it flashed with the red and blue 2 times. Ping ping, that means the LEDs are on. As you can see now, I cannot see it because my eyes don't see it, but the camera catches the IR light. The LEDs are on, but we are not recording because this light is still on. That means we are in 720p but not recording. For record, short press in the on off button, that light will flash 3, and now we are recording. Also, we are recording with the IR lights on top. I'm going to stop the record, it will flash and stay in standby again in 720p. I'm going to do the same like before. Just put the camera in front for you have something to see. We have the LEDs on. Now I'm going to press one time the power, that means start to record in 720p, and also the IR lights on. We are recording in front of the camera. I'm going to switch off the record, the camera back to the normal mode, but we can do the same in the 3 modes, in 180 and also in the photo mode. As you can see, we have the LEDs on, we are in photo mode. I'm going to make one photo with the LEDs IR for you can see. One press, it's making the photo, it's okay. And also I'm going to flip to blue, what is 720, no? One press more, and we are in blue and red LED. That means we are in 180p. Also with the LEDs, I'm going to do the same. Put it in front of and make a short video for you to see. Now we are recording in 100 in 1080p plus the lights on the front. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording. Cool. We're back to the standby mode. I'm going to select the blue, what is 720, and for me I think is the best resolution you are going to have, because almost for me I don't like how the videos look in the 1080. For switch off the front lights is the same way we switch it on. Is in any of the three modes, doesn't matter if it's photo, if it's 180 or 720. 2 seconds press the power button and it will flash blue and red for 3 times. That means the lights are off. As you can see, we have no LEDs on. Another interesting feature that camera do is the movement detector. It will record for 3 minutes every time it detects movement. The way to do that is, well, now the camera is off because it passed more than 15 seconds. I switch the camera on. The way to do that is in the menu or standby light. Now we are in blue, that means 720p. We are going to hold for 2 seconds the button from mode. You remember we do it before with the on-off button, that is for switch on the front LEDs. And if we do the same but with the other button, we will go into detector mode. Then when we have the camera on and we are in the mode we like, you remember we have 3, I'm going to select 720p, what is blue. 2 seconds pressing the mode button. It has these flashes and switch off. Then now the camera will record alone if I don't twist the camera. Every time she detects movement on the front, it will start to record and record for 3 minutes and switch off. If no the movement is detected in these 3 minutes, the camera will stand by alone, and when she detects again movement, will switch on alone. I have not too much patience for try this option, but I imagine it's working fine. For switch off the detection mode, the only thing we need to do is just press any key, doesn't matter which one, and it will go automatically off of this mode. As you see, I press the power button 1 time and it goes to standby mode in blue, 720p. And the camera is ready. If I press here again, it will start to record with normally. Now it's recording again, 720p video, fine, with no LEDs. What else? I'm going to stop the recording. Well, and basically that's all the interesting things that camera do for me. Looks a bit confusing, but it's really easy because it's not too much combination possible, and I think it's a really funny camera. One last thing for that camera is I feel it loads the battery better for me when have not SD card inside. Don't ask me why, but for me it works better than every time I'm going to load the battery I take off the SIM card. When the camera is loading, the LED go in blue. Pink light means the battery is full. It takes about 1 hour 45 minutes to load the battery full. Also, you have the option to record video and load the battery at the same time. This will be not a problem with this camera. In that way you can record for more hours or just use it like a webcam for all the time you need. Well, this is all for this little camera. I have one surprise. I have 3D printed for this camera, but I will to show you that in another video. I hope that video helps to someone because it's a really small camera and really cool, but maybe if you don't have clear all the options and how it works with the LEDs, will be a little nightmare to use it, but it's really simple. Well, then this is the basic steps you need to follow for use this great camera, but I think it's awesome for the price. You can see some videos in the daytime in my channel if you want to have a look. Thanks for watching.